This pool home sits on over an acre of land near Tampa, no HOA, and you have a guest house.
And you could bring your farm animals. Are you interested?
Well, then look no further. We got you. What's up, YouTube fam?
If you're new to this channel, will allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Alexis.
And I'm Katrina.
And we are Central Florida real estate advisors with the Evolve Estates Group. Here at the Evolve Estates Group, it is our passion to help people evolve in real estate. So we go all over Central Florida and surrounding areas to show you what Florida has to offer. We explore new construction, resale homes, investment opportunities, local restaurants, shops,
and so much more.
Now make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss
our weekly videos. We are back in Wesley Chapel, and this home just had a price reduction of over $50,000.
I'm super excited to show you this home. Pool, guest house.
Yes.
It features 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, plus a bonus room, coming in at just under 2,500 square feet with a separate guest house.
Yes.
It is on 1.31 of an acre, no restrictions, no HOA, not deed restricted. It's actually agriculturally zoned.
Yes.
So you can bring your cows, you can bring your chickens and your roosters. Actually, we hear a rooster here. But guys, I am super excited. The current price is $725,000. Now make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video where we're going to go to Monarch School of Real Estate. We'll break down the estimated down payment, closing costs, and so much more. Now let's begin your real estate evolutionary tour. So we normally start inside, but we have to start outside. The exterior of the home, the landscaping, the trees, the long driveway.
It's amazing.
Have this side garage.
Yes.
Look at this space out here.
My mind is just running with ideas right now, and I feel like there's so much potential and possibilities for this front entryway. The paving is absolutely beautiful. The landscaping is amazing. You can have sitting areas, you can have a swing if you want. There's so much space.
I agree. Like, you have so much windows, but this is on a dead end cul-de-sac street, so it is so quiet. It's this house, 1 and 2 other houses on the cul-de-sac. I love that across the street has a built-in basketball hoop, so you already
know what it gives me? Like, they vibe together. Like, your neighbors are very family oriented, and I love that, especially if you guys are on the end of the cul-de-sac. You might have some barbecues over here. You never know.
Yes. But let's go inside because it's getting a little warm. There's so much to show you guys. Pool home. Oh my gosh. Separate guest house. No carpet. It's an older home, and I love older homes because they're unique.
It's very unique.
They're unique. Yes. Let's go inside.
Let's go.
All right. So we know that I absolutely love double glass front doors. This house has it, but when you walk into this home, you're greeted with this tall ceilings, kind of like a grand entrance.
I like the chandelier touches too. I think it makes it really special, and this is a very unique house. Yes, very unique.
So this, I honestly don't even know what this area is called. It's kind of like an extension of the family room.
I agree, and I feel like you can kind of decide what you want to do with it, whatever works within your family, right?
I agree. And I have a lot of people who have pool tables.
Yeah.
So the pool table would be perfect right here. But can we talk about these windows?
Yes, the windows are absolutely amazing. I love that they actually go down to the floor. They're really, really inviting. I love all the natural lighting. You honestly have so many windows in this house that are this big, so it just lets in such beautiful lighting. So when you have your pool table here and you have your chairs there, you're gonna be chilling.
Absolutely. And then you're gonna have a step down family room, okay? So you can have your sofas here, or you can have your sofas over there. And like you said,
I would put the sofa up against this.
Okay.
Only because I'm a little clumsy, and the step down, I need to know that it's there. But I do like that they do have a separate designated space if you wanted to make this like a formal family room or like a comfy spot for everybody to just vibe.
Absolutely. I love the recessed lighting. You have the ceiling fan. We already have the fireplace mantle. 100-inch minimum TV could go on that wall.
It's good.
And you already have the fireplace here as well. So you're gonna have these you have big windows.
Yes.
Out this entire.
And I love how you can see the backyard from here, because I think that, like, let's say you're hanging out here and the kids are in the pool, you can really just have like a quick eye on them and you're good to go.
Absolutely. So now you're going to have a step up into this hallway. Now this hallway is going to lead into this kitchen. So this kitchen, again, this house is older, so it has a lot of character.
A lot of character. I agree.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like the
I
character.
do too. It has a lot of expression because there's a lot of different nooks, I would say, and a lot of different points of visual catchingness. It catches your eye.
Yeah,
I like it.
I agree. So let's talk about this kitchen. This is kind of like a peninsula island, which we love. Okay, we love islands. We're both from the well, you say you're from Brooklyn. Yes, but
I'm from Brooklyn, but I grew up in Staten Island.
Yes.
So I will half rep Staten Island because, you know, it's the vibe.
And I'm half Puerto Rican, half Dominican from Staten Island. And
I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Okay, so we love islands, all right? We love islands, but the island is
You always end up at the island.
Is there?
Yes, there's a lip, so you can put some benches here. I think you could fit 4 here comfortably. And you know you're gonna talk and vibe, so you need a good bench space.
You have your 42-inch cap. These look like 42. Yeah, they're 42-inch. Normally the 42 inches have the 3 shelves, but it just gives you a lot of. Would you say these are 42 or 36? They're 42, yeah. They're 42.
I love that it goes up to the ceiling.
Yes.
That is a big plus for me. I'm a stickler for the negative space. So I love that you're just utilizing everything.
I agree. So you're going to have quartz countertops. You have the backsplash. We're going to have the stainless steel sink.
And a window.
We love that. You could see the kids there in the
Let's
pool.
say you're prepping for the barbecue, right? You're like, hey, you need something?
Mira, come grab the pinchos. Let's go. We're ready. Oh, I could go for a pincho.
Oh, that sounds good.
So this kitchen is going to feature the refrigerator with the pull-out freezer. You have the dishwasher, you have the electric stove with the microwave. Okay, we have a lazy Susie here, which we absolutely love. And then I
like the glass cabinet, right?
This is really nice. It's getting me now.
Yeah,
like
you know what? Because it's not for the everyday plates, right? It's for the fancier things, or like we were talking about in one of our previous videos, your cake trays. You bake a lot.
Yes.
So I know you got a lot going on.
Yes. So what we could do over there?
So over here is our coffee station.
Yes.
For me and Alexis.
Yes.
And
we love our coffee.
So you can put all your coffee pods in here if you wanted to. You have enough room to, some people like really those big cappuccino machines. I know Victor loves a good cappuccino.
I think that's the only way to go.
Right there, yeah.
That's the only way to go. So right behind Katrina is where you're going to have your formal dining.
Yeah, so this is your formal dining area. And honestly, it's a really good space. I like that it's right off of the kitchen, and it also has the connection to, you know, your front entryway. So you can have a nice table here. Imagine holidays or just birthdays. You have a really good space here. I love that. Or if they wanted to use this as an office maybe, or something like that, and use something over there. There's a lot of places that you can just rework it in your mind, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I love is that you just have those opportunities to go ahead and just use the space, right? You have extra spaces, which I love. So off of the kitchen, you're going to have your laundry room, right?
Yeah.
So your washer and dryer will go here. They already have cabinets. We have this door, this is the pantry, right? So we have 3 shelves in there. And then you also have a half bathroom. It does what it needs to do. Single sink, toilet, we good, right? Good. Then that door is gonna lead to your 2-car garage. Inside your 2-car garage is just, you have like a little workstation, you have outdoor and a utility door for your to get to the backyard, right?
I think that's important too, especially for anyone who likes to work in the garage, to have that access to your outside space.
I agree. And then just so that I don't forget, here is where you're going to have your water heater. I know that's different, right? I've never really seen a water heater in the kitchen, but you also could have some shelves in there too to put maybe your
It's already
cleaning
pre-cooked for the shelves too.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to just add them in, cleaning supplies, I think it's smart that you don't want to put your food in the same.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Cleaning supplies, some storage or anything like that, I think it's.
We got to show them outside.
I don't know if they're ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so stepping out into your backyard oasis. Let me tell you, you have a double door exit, which is amazing. Let's say you're having a party, because this is inviting, okay?
This is inviting.
Very inviting. You open both the doors, access to in and out, and
Our
it is
domino
perfect.
tables.
Yes, girl.
Yes, I love when there's a pool, right? Number one, it's a nice size pool.
Yes,
because
it
there's
is.
nothing that I can't stand
A
more.
small pool. What? Not even a lap. You're just gonna sit there with the floaty laying down and just catching some sun.
Yes.
This is a good size
This
pool.
is a good
I
size
also
pool.
feel like the outside space is really big and there's a lot of possibilities that you can have with this area. I like how you have your little fire pit section right outside, which is really fun. But you can have tables out here. You can have a grill out here. Seating. There's so birthday parties.
Birthday parties.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. Look how much space you have over there as well, right? So you're going to, so this house is on a septic tank. You can see it right there. So whenever you see like kind of, if you're ever looking, you can see most of the times you don't see it like this because it's pretty flat, but sometimes you'll see a mound and that's where the drain field is. So, but we don't even have to worry about it because
the pool's already here.
Right?
If the pool wasn't here, then
we, you know.
Yeah.
But I love this space. 1.31 of an acre. Again, you can have your chickens, you can have your farm animals, your goats and things like that.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like it is fenced in for the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
It's not like a straight lot, right? It's kind of, it's quirky.
Yeah, it is. It has a lot of unique character and that is extended into the backyard as well. So I mean, if you did want to fence it around, you can call an expert.
Yeah,
Rooster?
I hear the rooster, but I do see some like chain link fencing around. So I just don't know if it covers the entire the property, but there are some chain link fences. So you could, I just don't know if
you know what I also think, Alexis, they did a really good job with the landscaping over here.
I agree.
For the most part, it's very flat. The grass is very even. There's no patches anywhere.
Too.
It's very healthy. So to me, I think about the kids playing outside. They can run on the grass. If you're gonna have maybe a little greenhouse or a garden, chickens, anything you want, you have the space over there.
I agree. So this way is where you're going to have your separate guest house, okay? So the separate guest house has a kitchenette. It has its own bathroom. I want you to
washer and dryer.
Oh, it has a place where you could
put the washer and dryer.
Yeah, so I love that. So you could rent it out if you wanted to. Or you know, have your guests stay there, your in-laws, your parents, your oldest child, whatever have you. So the enclosure is newer, the gutter systems as well, the irrigation system. So they did a lot of renovations in here.
I think so. And you could tell that they put some love into the home. But are we gonna show them this guest house?
So we can definitely show them the guest house. Let's go.
Okay, so this is your guest house. It is 399 square feet, just enough space to have your kitchen, you have a fridge, you have your stove, you have your microwave, you have good cabinet space, enough space to just kind of house someone that is just staying for a little bit.
I think that this would be a perfect space for a Murphy bed.
Oh, the one that
Like
comes
a
out from the
Murphy bed
wall?
on that side, so that you can still have, you know, kind of room when you're not sleeping. So I like that. But this is a full kitchen.
It's pretty big. There's a lot of cabinets, there's a lot of storage, which is good because there's no island or anything like that in here and you want to maximize the space.
And it has a split AC system, so it's cool in here.
Yeah. So the bathroom it's a decent sized bathroom. It's pretty much everything that you need. You have a toilet, you have a sink, you have a shower, and then you have the connection for the washer and dryer. So,
yeah, and then you have a kind of like a closet there as well.
Yeah, so pretty standard, and I think that this is a good
It does what it needs to do.
Yeah, whatever you want to use it for, honestly, it works.
I agree. Let's go back into the house because we still got the upstairs to show them.
Let's show them. Okay, so coming down the hallway, at the end of the hallway, you're gonna have a bedroom. Now, this is a decent sized bedroom. The ceilings are going to be nice and vaulted. You're going to have a really big closet with the built-in mirror doors. You have your windows facing your backyard. And then right outside of this bedroom is going to be the bathroom. So now this bathroom has a standard shower. The door is very solid, very heavy. It's sealed very nicely. And you're gonna have a double sink, toilet, and a nice window in the bathroom too. I like a window in the bathroom because I feel like it just lets a lot of ventilation out if you wanted to just open it up. Now this is a very interesting space, and I'm gonna come into it so that you can actually see it. You can use this as an office, as a storage, whatever your heart desires. It is very unique and very interesting. And then you have this access point to your, I'm gonna say this is like an attic kind of storage space. So there is more storage in there. It is plywooded down, so it's pretty solid in there. If you wanted to store decorations, if you wanted to store your storage, whatever you want to store, you got the space, okay? If you wanted to put a little door there, when it's your house, you do what you want, okay? So now we have another bedroom over here. It's a pretty standard sized bedroom as well. You're gonna have a nice big window. You're gonna have a closet. It's not a trifold door closet. It's not a walk-in closet, but it's a pretty decent sized closet for the room. Enough space to put either a full-size bed with a small dresser. So now, let's come into the master bedroom. Alexis, where you at, my girl?
So this master bedroom is very unique.
It is.
It is very unique. You kind of have like those skylight retail windows on the top, right? You have these wide windows overlooking the pool. I can't get the light to work, and it was a lot of natural light, but it's getting the evening
darker,
time now.
Yeah.
But so the master bedroom is going to be right off of the stairs. You do have double doors. You're going to have double closets in the actual master bedroom as well. So you have a lot of storage space. Again, there's no carpet in this house. What I absolutely love about older homes is I feel like the bedrooms are bigger. Right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes with the new homes, it's like really, really small, the bedroom. So when you guys see this master bathroom, it's very, very, very different.
I think unique is the word of this house.
Unique? Okay.
And this bathroom does not disappoint when it comes to that word, okay? So you're gonna have your closet as soon as you enter the bathroom.
So
and if
a third closet.
A third closet. I mean, this can be really one person's closet, and then another person can have over there. You can kind of just decide in that point. But as you can see this little hole right here with the screen. So let's show them what that is.
So they already have a built-in TV. I mean, I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad. You know what? I'm really not mad at it either. Imagine just like soaking in a nice stressful day, right? You want to soak in a nice bath. You have maybe some music playing. You have your show playing. It is what it is. When it's your house, you do what you want.
Or you're watching us on YouTube. I mean,
at this point, investment property is calling you. I'm interested in this shower. I feel like it is extremely unique. Obviously, it's an open concept. But it does have a small slope. You have a step to get in, and you have a seat in the corner.
You have a bench.
Yeah, it's very unique, I will say. And there's 3 different points.
4.
We're 4.
Look, so you have 1, 2, 3, and then the main one, 4.
What?
So you have like 4 different shower head controls.
Yeah, it's definitely unique. You got a chandelier in here if you want to feel all fancy.
I love the platform tub.
Yeah, I think it's really...
Like you have a platform around it. I really do like that.
Imagine just some candles or some decor. These bowls, can we talk about them?
I do like the bowls.
I can't tell if they're lit or if it just glistens so nicely over the light.
I think it's just the color, yeah.
Yeah, it really has such a nice shine to it. It's very, very, very unique. and I'm here for it. You got some drawers, you know, we take the drawers, they take the cabinet space, and that's the deal.
Yeah, and then you have your toilet and some built-in shelves here as well. So this is more of a unique one.
Very unique.
Hey guys, if this is what you've been looking for, or if it's not, that's okay, right? We cover all of Central Florida, from Ocala down to Tampa and everywhere in between. So if this is not the house, or you're like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I've been looking for, then perfect. We got you. If you want to work with us, yes. The best way to reach out to us is going to be in our YouTube. There's a link. That link is to our calendar. Now you're going to choose whether you're a buyer, builder, investor, realtor, ready to evolve in real estate. You choose a day and a time, whichever works best for you. You'll meet us via Zoom because we want to see your beautiful faces. If that's all too much, that's okay. Just send us a call, send us a text, call, email, smoke signal,
whatever you want. Just get in contact with us. We're your girls.
We got you. So let's go back to the kitchen. We'll chop it up, and then we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate. All right, we are back in the kitchen.
Chopping it up.
Let's do a quick recap. We are currently in Wesley Chapel, in an area where there's no HOA, is agriculturally zoned. We're on 1.31 of an acre. This house that we toured features 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, plus a bonus space, 2-car garage, coming in at just under 2,500 square feet, and the current price is $725,000, which they had a total price reduction of almost $55,000.
Not bad.
And it has a pool and a guest house.
You can't forget that.
Katrina, tell us a little bit about the area.
We are in Wesley Chapel, and I love Wesley Chapel. Coming from New York, I feel like Wesley Chapel has given me the most feeling of New York and having that kind of energy around you. So we are only about 5 minutes from a Publix. We are 8 minutes from any shops. We are less than 10 minutes from the highway. You are in such a prime location. And we are less than 10 minutes from the Crate at the Grove. And the Crate at the Grove is one of my favorite places in Wesley Chapel because for me personally, it just has so much culture within that one space. There's so many restaurants. They host events. There's a playground for the kids. They do markets. There's just a variety of vibes, and I am here for it. Also at the Crate at the Grove, you're going to have stores where you can shop. You're gonna have the Gap, Five Below, actually not the Gap, Old Navy. You're gonna have Old Navy, you're gonna have Five Below, you're gonna have
Ross.
Yes, you have Ross over there. You're gonna have a lot of stores where you can kind of just
Super
browse.
Target?
Girl, I was getting there. Okay, that Super Target needs its own. Super Target is coming. It officially opens in October. It is massive, and not that we had a Target that was far. It was maybe 15 minutes away, but this one will be like 8 minutes away because it is so close. So that is exciting for the area and exciting for me because we love Target.
I felt that.
But here in Wesley Chapel, you're in this area in particular, you're only about 35 minutes from the airport. You're 30 minutes from Tampa, if that. You can get there quicker because you're so close to the highway. You're about an hour and 15 minutes from the beaches, about an hour and 35 from Orlando and all the parks. So it's a really good location, especially no HOA.
I love that. So there is no HOA, there's no deed restrictions. Like, this is unrestricted living. Of course you have county restrictions and stuff. Everybody has county restrictions, but for it to not have an HOA, for you to have farm animals, I know a lot of people have been looking for, you know, wanting to grow, wanting to have their own garden, wanting to have a horse or a goat or their own chickens, because the way eggs are priced right now, I mean,
exactly.
Right?
So I love that you have potential and possibilities. That is my favorite group of words when it comes to owning a home, because I like to see what could be. And anytime that we go through these homes, we try to envision what people would do with the home, right? So having the opportunity to just have your animals if you wanted them is a plus.
So I really, you know, I love that a lot of things are renovated, but I still think that there's some stuff that you would probably have to update, like the bifold closet doors. There's some like patches of paint that I've seen, right? Things like that. But I feel like the main portion, especially like the kitchen, it being on 1.31 of an acre, having the space, right? If you need the space, then everything else comes
Yeah,
later.
the bones are good,
And it has a pool.
Yeah, and it's fully caged in the pool, so I think that that's a big plus right there. And everything else you can do little by little as time goes by, and you customize it to your liking and your standards.
I agree. And then Wesley Chapel has an abundance of different like schooling options as well.
Yes.
They're great.
There's a lot of great schools in the area, so I feel like that is another selling point for me personally. And you're gonna want to have everything in your space, right? So they're actually upgrading the area, so that like maybe 6 minutes away there's an area called Avalon Park, and within the next 3 years it's gonna be like kind of like a downtown kind of area. So you're gonna have shops, you're gonna have restaurants. They're already starting it, and the restaurants over there are looking good.
Oh, I love that. I love that because we love to eat.
We like good food.
Yes.
We like good food. You know why? Because we can cook. And if you can cook, you like good food.
That part. I think we covered everything. A lot of the things are new. Like there's a lot of the pool equipment and the tiling around the pool is new. Like I said, the gutters, the irrigation. It has the guest house, right? So if you have more information on regarding this house or any other houses in the Tampa Bay area, Wesley Chapel, Katrina definitely got you. But again, we cover all of Central Florida. Yes. Let's go to Monarch School of Real Estate so I can break down some numbers for you, because education is necessary.
Yeah.
Go. Welcome to Monarch School of Real Estate. If you've been here for a while, you know that I absolutely love this portion of the video because I want to educate you guys to become savvy consumers, and I want you to have an idea of what to look forward to. The house is currently priced at $725,000. There's no HOA fees, no CDD fees. Now, before we even go over the numbers, I always start off by saying that I'm not a licensed lender, licensed homeowners insurance agent, or licensed tax appraiser, okay? So the numbers on the board are solely estimates. Now, when you're financing, you have a lot of different financing options. I'm just going to talk about a few of the more popular ones, starting off with conventional. As a first-time home buyer, you may qualify for as little as 3% down. So 3% of the purchase price is $21,750. Now, when you're purchasing a home, you have your down payment, you also have closing costs. Closing costs and accumulation of fees such as loan origination fees, prorated taxes, transfer fees, etc. Usually around 3 to 4% of the purchase price, and I'm always super conservative and I go 4%. So 4% of the purchase price is $29,000. So when you take the down payment plus the closing cost is going to equal your cash to close. Your cash to close is the amount of money you need in order to receive the keys, close on the property, and evolve in real estate. So for this example, it's $50,750. Now, if you don't qualify for a 3% down payment, the next tier is 5%. 5% of the purchase price is $36,250. Same closing cost, you're gonna have a cash to close of $65,250. Now, the next tier from 5% is 10%. Why would you pay 10%? 10% if this is gonna be considered a second home, a vacation home, okay? So, even if you don't currently own a home, and let's say you're working in New York, you're going to retire in a few years, but you want to purchase the house now, it's still considered a second home, and minimum is going to be 10%, sometimes a little bit more. So 10% of the purchase price is $72,500. Same closing cost, we're going to have a cash to close of $101,500. The next tier from 10% is 20%. 20% if you want to use this as an investment property, or if you want to avoid private mortgage insurance. So 20% of the purchase price is $145,000. Same closing cost, you're going to have a cash to close of $174,000. VA loan, thank you for everyone who has served our country. You get 100% financing. All you have to think about is those closing costs, which is around that $29,000, give or take, if you have a funding fee and things like that, okay? Cash, if you're going to purchase this house in cash, you'll still have closing costs, but not nearly as much. I estimate it to be around $10,000 to $15,000, and honestly, that's on the high side, okay? Taxes. Now, this is really important, okay? So the current homeowners are paying $3,800 in taxes. This is not a homesteaded property, which means it's not their primary residence, okay? But they pay $3,800 per year. They've owned this house since 2009. They paid about $193,000 for this house, okay? So when you purchase this house, your taxes are definitely going to increase. I'm sure of it, okay? So just have an idea, just kind of put that in your head if you're interested in this specific house, that your taxes are not gonna be $3,800. Now, if you're gonna finance, the lender can kind of give you a better estimate as what those taxes are going to be, okay? So this is just an FYI. I always like to be 100% transparent. Homeowners insurance, you're probably looking between $2,000 to $2,500 per year. You have a new roof, new pool equipment, things like that, which definitely are taken into consideration when getting homeowners insurance, all right? I hope this helped you out just to have an idea, and stay tuned to our next video.